Hey everybody, it's Chris Stevenson here, and I'm here on behalf of the man himself, Sourena Vasseghi. Sourena is the writer who can't write, the speaker who can't speak, and he's one of the most inspirational people on the planet. So on behalf of Sourena, he wanted me to share something with you. You ready? It's called process killers. What is a process killer? Well, I'm going to tell you in a minute, but overall, as an overarching theme, there are things that get in the way of your success. And you know, you have your big dreams, and you're not there yet. That's why you're watching this, right? But what are the things that are keeping you from getting there? Well, they're process killers. So let's talk about a few of those. So one thing that's a process killer is what you pay attention to, what you react to, and finding out what you should react to. So first of all, are you focused? Are you paying attention to the right things? Social media is very important for big dreams, right? It's a big part of business. But are you paying attention to it the right way? Are you utilizing it for business? Or are you distracted and looking at videos and falling down that YouTube black hole and watching stuff or playing games or getting involved in differently, right? You want to make sure that you're paying attention to it the right way. And then what do you react to? Are you reacting to everything, or are you only reacting to things that deserve a reaction? Okay, things that deserve a reaction are those things that are important on your road to your big dreams. Okay? How do you find out? Well, you got to figure that out. What are the things in your process that you need to be reacting to on a regular basis that are going to carry you to your big dreams? So keep that in mind. What are you paying attention to? What are you reacting to? And what should you be reacting to? Dealing with what feels good in the moment, which is detrimental in the long run, and vice versa. This is powerful. I'll tell you, coming from a health and fitness background, this is one of the reasons people can't get healthy. Because they sacrifice what they want in the long run for what they want in the moment. Oh, I want to be lean, I want to be ripped, I want to be healthy, I want a good-looking physique, right? But man, I want that cookie. They want the cookie in the moment because it tastes good, it gets some endorphins going, it's enjoyable. But it is detrimental to being healthy long-term. This is a problem that most people have. So what I recommend is be mindful. When you're making a decision, make sure your behaviors match your priorities. Okay? That's key. So when you're making that decision, hey, do I really want to be healthy, lean, and fit? Don't eat that cookie. Okay? And that applies to business and life as well. That's very, very important. Wanting to feel great instead of actually executing the process. This is huge. And I'll give you a tangible example. In the speaking world, I have friends that speak for free all the time. You know why? Because they speak and at the end everybody claps and you feel great about it, but you're still broke. Okay? So, feeling great, that's awesome. But that's different than doing something that takes you to your big dreams that's actually productive. So keep that in mind. You might do something to feel really good, but if it's not getting you the results or taking you towards your big dreams, you might want to be doing some other things instead. Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the face. This is one of my favorite quotes. I know it's one of Sourena's favorite quotes. Mike Tyson didn't do a lot of great things, but this quote was great. We all have a plan until something goes awry. And the successful people that accomplish their big dreams, they stay on task even when life punches them in the face. Back to a wellness example. I will do wellness events where we'll spend 3 or 4 days with people and we're feeding them, they're eating all healthy foods and we're making them exercise and they're in this really great environment. Then they leave and they go to the airport. And what punches them in the face? The voicemails, returning emails, Cinnabon, McDonald's. So we spent 3 days in this great, perfect environment being healthy, but when you leave, life punches you in the face. How do you react when you take that punch? And that rolls into this very easily, and this is having the stomach to go through the ebb and flow of the process. Now this means a couple different things to Sourena. One, can you handle it when you get punched in the face? Do you have that sort of discipline? Do you have that fortitude? That even when things get rough, when you're not at a high point, when you're at a low point, are you able to stick it out? Are you able to stay on task? Are you able to mentally stay prepared? Can you keep that right mindset? The other part of this is, can you make those difficult decisions? Can you have those difficult conversations? Can you tell people no? Can you, when you've got to get rid of a team member, do you string it along for 6 months and waste 6 months worth of time and productivity? Or do you handle it right in the moment? So, how do you deal with it? Do you have the stomach for it? And then there's our old life. And this is a big one for Sourena. What is our old life? That's what we know and think to be true. Certain things just are, but that's not the case. From the second we're born, things fall into place, and this is just how we know things to be. But we can change things. We can create new realities. We have a profound impact on the path that our life takes. So what we need to do is we need to understand that the old life, yes, there were certain things that we thought to be true, or that's just the way it is, or certain habits, or certain things just are. And we learn from that, and we grow from that. And that's not all bad. That's our experience. That's what makes us who we are. But what we have to understand is, it is what it is, and that's our old life. And what we're now working on is our present life. And what's coming up is our future life, and that changes. So don't be stuck in your old life. So that's what Sourena terms as process killers, and those are some of the biggies. Those are some things that he's seen people that he's helped throughout the years fall victim to, those process killers. So until you recognize the process killers, and again, not overcome them, but find ways to deal with them, then you will be on your way to some pretty incredible success and accomplishing your big dreams.